and just plays it with an open face down to third man, 2 for 33.
Yeah, two great countries. I mean, those finals at Lords, Viv Richards, Clive Lloyd's 100, memorable, got West Indies cricket going, didn't it? And everyone followed him. Viv Richards, what a hero to watch him bat, and Clive Lloyd and the fast bowlers, the quartet. And then you go to, Alan Border and his men in India, when England reverse sweeper Mike Gadding. This tournament's got it all.
Last World Cup played in Whites, 1987, the Australia-England final on the subcontinent. Cottrell again, and Khawaja, that's a more elegant shot, plays it defensively, but just pushing out to backward point to Hetmeyer, and no chance of a run.
Then you got Sri Lanka, with the Rana and Joe Soria taking the game on at the top of the order. 99, Shane Warne, Steve Waugh, those sort of guys. Unbelievable.
2 for 33, one ball remaining in the sixth over. Finch and Warner for 6 and 3 respectively, already dismissed after Jason Holder sent the Australians in, and Khawaja's right in behind this final delivery from the Sheldon Cottrell over. Defends out towards cover, and there is no run. Change in the commentary team coming up, with Chuck Berry and Brad Hodge about to join you on the BizCover scoreboard after 6, Australia 2 for 33.
For a limited time, Kia has incredible finance offers across a range of award-winning vehicles, like the Sportage GT line, 7-seat Sorrento GT line, and Stinger GT, all with the confidence of Australia's best 7-year warranty. Hurry, finance offers end June 30. Finance to approved applicants only. Excludes government, rental and large fleet buyers. Credit criteria, fees, charges and T's and C's apply. Full details at kia.com.au.
Start, no doubt about it. The Australian team have been under a little bit of fire early on. Darren Berry taking over from Bruce Eva, and also joined alongside me a former Victorian teammate and former Australian player himself, Brad Hodge. Welcome to the coverage, Hodgie.
Yes, good evening, Chuck. Darren, how's things? Good?
Very good indeed. Looking forward to working. It's looking around the room, Johnny Hastings, Darren Lehman, of course, another great Victorian, Darren Lehman. Andre Russell, the first bowling change. Outside off, it's crunched through backward point, but there's a third man in position, and it'll be just a single to Steve Smith. I almost said the Australian captain there, just looking up and seeing Steve Smith. Of course, Aaron Finch, he's out already. If you've just joined our coverage, Finch was out early, caught behind by Hope, bowled Thomas for 6, and David Warner, a bit of a loose shot, caught in the gully by Hetmeyer, bowled Cottrell for 3. 2 for 26 early. Australia have recovered fractionally. Usman Khawaja at the crease. Certainly Darren Lehman sitting alongside him as well. Uzi Khawaja seems to have dropped a lot of weight, Buff.
Well, that's since Justin Langer became coach.
I didn't want to say that, but I just led you in nicely. Not in our day, Buff, but Usman Khawaja taking strike at the moment. Andre Russell, famous in these shores for the big bash on line 2. Khawaja defends back down the wicket, no run.
He's actually gone through 2 different phases in his sort of training, Chuck, where he sort of put on bulk, wanted to get stronger and physically fitter in terms of strength. But now he's gone the other way and gone that I want to drop a few kilos. And you can clearly see it in his upper body, actually. Very
much so. Let's hope that it transforms. Well, he's been in very good form, Usman Khawaja. Obviously, he and Sean Marsh, there was discussion about who may win that position. Warner back in at the top of the order. He's missed out today, Davey Warner. We know what a fine player he is. 2 for 34, the Australians. If you've just joined our coverage, maybe on night shift tonight, starting up, Russell. A flash outside off stump by Khawaja. Not a lot of feet, and through to Shai Hope.
Yeah, it's an interesting time. The bonus they've got here, Khawaja and Smith, is because the West Indies have gone with so many extras at the moment, they're actually scoring at a good rate. So they've got some time up their sleeve. They can just settle in and just wait and pick off the bad ball, don't lose another wicket and build a partnership. They're scoring at 5.23, that's fine. You just need a partnership now just to settle the innings down, and that's what these two are there to do at 3 and 4 if the first two fail.
Russell in again, pulled this time by Khawaja. There was a man in position for the catch. It went past him at the short 45 and down to the man on the boundary line. And as we often see with the Windies, a little bit sloppy in the field, but they're really attacking Brad Hodge. We were watching it, you and I, out the back, and they've certainly kept up with their early talk with some short stuff.
Yeah, well, you don't often see a leg gully employed in one-day cricket, and they've stuck with it, certainly with to Usman Khawaja, who's been tested with a couple of short balls. but it's certainly a strong onside field to Usman Khawaja.
2 for 36. Russell's in again, another bouncer, and it struck Khawaja again. That one might have just got the back half of the bat as he went to shape to turn it to leg, and definitely rattled Khawaja. He's a pretty cool customer, Darren. You know him very well. He's at times unflappable, but the short stuff at the moment is worrying.
Yeah, as we said before, it seems a bit too paced, this wicket. So some flying through, some holding in the wicket. So that makes it harder to pull and hook the ball. It'd be interesting when they get the extra man out and they put two back in the hook. I think they'll do it most balls.
So Russell again for the last ball, the over. Khawaja nicks it. It's a blinding catch by Hope. That is a ripper, diving full stretch to his left. Khawaja stepped away to the leg side, tried to slap it through the off. He found the outside edge, Big Dre Russ, and what a catch, Brad Hodge, by the wicketkeeper. Hope in his left glove.
Amazing catch, and Dre Russ, well, doesn't he have an impact in these games? Doesn't bowl his full 10, but certainly had an impact already in his first over. He struck big wicket of Usman Khawaja, trying to give himself some room. And you have to think that it's just a result of those couple of short pitch bowling. Tried to slay it through the offside. It was a loose shot. An absolute blinder taken in the left hand by Shai Hope.
That is sensational cricket, and I hope you're enjoying it wherever you're tuning in to Macquarie Sports Radio tonight. You might not be enjoying the fact that Australia, Darren Lehmann, 3 for 36 and well and truly on the back foot.
Well, disappointed with that shot from Usman Khawaja. He obviously thought it was another short ball coming. Decided to step away and take it on over point. Russell pitched it up and he nicked it. Great catch from Hope. You know what it's like as a keeper, Chuck, that's a sticks or it doesn't.
Yeah, he went low and fast to his left. Of course, tonight we're coming to you thanks to Booking.com. Great to have them on board as our leading sponsor on Macquarie Sports Radio. Called it live, and I just saw Hope go full stretch to his left, and sometimes those catches stick and sometimes they don't, but it went right, nestled nicely into his left glove. And the West Indies are all over Australia at the moment.
Yeah, this will be a great test for Glenn Maxwell, actually. He's coming into this, hasn't got out there, I don't think, in this tournament. No need. And this is a good opportunity on a pretty good surface at Nottingham, but needs to knuckle down with Steve Smith at this moment.
So an interesting time. You get the thoughts of Darren Lehmann, who's obviously spent a bit of time with this man, Maxwell. We know he's a match winner, but 3 for 36 on a wicket that is providing a lot of bounce. He's going to really test the technique of Maxwell. He won't be on strike due to the change of over. Steve Smith it's going to be. Taking up strike. Cottrell will continue into his fourth. Arms and legs, he's on line. Smith works it into the leg side. So, Darren, it will be a real test now. We're just... with Maxwell coming to the wicket, and with the wicket doing plenty at the moment. As far as vertical bounce ball, you said before, a little bit inconsistent.
Yeah, it is, mate. Yeah, it's sort of coming through, sitting in the wicket. Some of Khawaja's been through the pull shot a couple of times and then got hit in the helmet where it obviously quickened up. So it's a little bit too paced, which is certainly suiting the West Indies' plans.
Cottrell again, down the leg side. That may be called a wide. It is. So extras is doing Australia a lot of favours at the moment. Brad Hodge, that moves the extras along to 12. They had a horror start with 5 wides off the very first delivery of the innings. So 12 extras moving the score along to 3 for 37.
Yeah, you just think that it might be a fraction dry, the surface. So it'd be interesting to see how this progresses further on in the afternoon, where the spin takes a big part in the game.
So the left-handed Cottrell, arms and legs, outside off. Smith back and across and punches it through the backward point region for just a single. The Dre Russ patrolling the boundary line. Crowd favourite wherever he goes, Andre Russell. There's a big crowd in at Nottingham at Trent Bridge. Beautiful cricket ground. Sun's blazing. Australia in a little bit of early trouble. We just get the beauty of a replay on our monitors and getting a look at that catch again. I'm not sure Chris Gale would have had that one covered, Darren, at first slip.
No, he wouldn't have, but I think Usman Khawaja will have a look at that dismissal and go, I've been outthought there by the West Indies cricket team. I've decided to go short. They've had a leg gully in. I'm going to try and take the game on. There's only one out, fine leg. I think they'll do the same to Glenn Maxwell, by the way.
Let's see what he's got right now. Maxwell to face his first delivery. Cottrell bangs it in. Maxwell defends into the offside.
Yeah, just on Khawaja, I don't think he actually committed 100% to the shot. I would have liked to see him, if he's going to step away and try and slay it, try and absolutely put it into the pickets. This was a reactionary move to some short pitch bowling. try and upset probably the rhythm of Dre Russ, but it just didn't quite get the execution, but it was a sensational catch.
3 for 38, the Australians, 7.3 overs. Cottrell continuing. Thomas opened the bowling. Niels Cottrell's in again. High. It's hooked in the air. It's a top edge. I think it might be the 4th wicket. That is a horrible dismissal for Glenn Maxwell. And the sergeant salutes again. Now, ladies and gentlemen, Australia are in all sorts of trouble. We said it was going to be a stern test for Maxwell. He took the bowling on. He shaped a pull. He top-edged at Darren Lehmann. It went straight in the air and Hope with an easy catch, 4 for 38.
Well, he'll be disappointed that Glenn Maxwell. We said they'd take him on and bowl short to him as well, and he took it on straight away, went straight up, and an easy catch to Hope, the keeper, that one. He didn't have to dive for that one, and they'll be ecstatic there, the West Indies. They've really put some pressure on the Australian team now. It'll be left to Steve Smith and Marcus Stoinis, and Glenn Maxwell will be really disappointed with that. And to reduce him now for 4 for 38 on the BizCover scoreboard, Australia in all sorts of trouble.
Glenn Maxwell goes for a duck. Just 2 balls faced. That is disappointment. Brad Hodge coming in. There was a lot of responsibility. Conditions suiting the West Indian bowlers, but a real opportunity goes begging for Glenn Maxwell, and now the pressure well and truly, Brad Hodge, on the Australian middle order.
Yeah, that wasn't the sort of shot which you'd be hoping to see from the dugout with just losing back-to-back wickets. Steve Smith's out there, he's trying to knuckle down, get a partnership together, and Glenn Maxwell would have known that the short pitch is going to come, but you really just got to watch the ball and play it on its merits. His first bat, in this World Cup. Try and get yourself in, try and get some momentum, create a partnership, and then try and create the big shots after that.
Wolf, take us.
আটত্রিশ রান 4 উইকেট নেই এবং ওপেনিং বোলাররা কিন্তু বিধ্বংসী বোলিং করেছে, এটা বলতেই হবে। এবং 38 রান 4 উইকেট অস্ট্রেলিয়ার। মার্কস স্টোইনিস হচ্ছে নতুন ব্যাটসম্যান। এবার কিন্তু সাব্বির উপরে বল, এবারও কিন্তু ব্যাটসম্যান স্বাচ্ছন্দ্যে খেলতে পারেননি। এবং শাহানুর, দিস ইজ মাইন্ড ব্লোয়িং ওপেনিং স্পেল আমরা দেখতে পাচ্ছি। এবং অস্ট্রেলিয়াকে এইভাবে বাউন্স করে ফাস্ট বোলিং দিয়ে কাবু যে করতে পারা যায়, এটা কিন্তু ওয়েস্ট ইন্ডিজ দেখিয়ে দিচ্ছে। এবং কিন্তু ভয়ানক ভাবে কিন্তু ওয়েস্ট ইন্ডিজের টিমটা আমার কাছে কিন্তু এখন একটু বেশ ইন্টারেস্টিং লাগছে ওদের খেলাটা দেখতে।
অ্যাবসলিউটলি নিউট্রালস ফেভারিট হওয়া উচিত ওয়েস্ট ইন্ডিজ, এবং যেভাবে করে ফাস্ট বোলিং তারা দেখাচ্ছে, দিস ইজ ডেফিনেটলি রিমাইন্ডিং আস অফ দ্য গ্রেট উইন্ডিজ টিমস ফ্রম দ্য পাস্ট। ওভারের পরের বল জাস্ট আউটসাইড এজের অনেক কাজ দিয়ে কিন্তু বলটা চলে গেল, জাস্ট মিডল এবং অফে পিচ করে। ডট বল 8 ওভার শেষে 38 4 উইকেটে অস্ট্রেলিয়া। জানিয়ে দিলাম টেলিটক স্কোর আপডেট। এখন টেলিটক দিচ্ছে সবচেয়ে সাশ্রয়ী ডেটা প্যাক এবং কল রেট। টেলিটক, স্বপ্ন হাসি মুখে।
সহজ অ্যাপে নিশাটাকে রাইড, কাফি কাটে টিকিট, আর সাথ অর্ডার করে ফুড। সহজের সুপার অ্যাপের হাইয়েস্ট নাম্বার অফ সার্ভিসের সাথে সব বেস্ট ডিলস, আর সবার জন্যই আছে কিছু না কিছু। সহজ সবার জন্য।
টেলিটক দিচ্ছে সবচেয়ে সাশ্রয়ী ডেটা প্যাক, 1 জিবি 23 টাকায় 7 দিন মেয়াদে।
টেলিটক দিচ্ছে সবচেয়ে সাশ্রয়ী কল রেট, 47 পয়সা মিনিট, যে কোনো লোকাল নম্বরে। টেলিটক
48 49 50। মোবাইলে এত টাকা জীবনে কেউ পাঠায় না। ভাই, এক গ্লাস পানি দিন।
নগদে একবারে সর্বোচ্চ 50,000 টাকা পাঠানো যায়। নগদ, ডাক বিভাগের ডিজিটাল লেনদেন।
এই মামা যাবেন? দেখলি শাওন, এই সিএনজিটাও গেল না। ও ভাই থাকতে মামা কিসের? ও ভাই দেশের একমাত্র অ্যাপ যেখানে তুই শুধু বাইক না, সিএনজিও বুক করতে পারবি ঘরে বসেই। আর দক্ষ ড্রাইভার ও নিরাপত্তার নিশ্চয়তা সেটা তো আছেই।
শহর জুড়ে নির্ঝঞ্ঝাট যাতায়াত করতে ডাউনলোড করুন ও ভাই অ্যাপ।
আন্ড্রে রাসেল তিনি এসেছেন ব্রিদিং ফায়ার, নতুন ওভার প্রথম বলটি করলেন, সেখান থেকে অবশ্য কোনো রান আসলো না, আরো একটি ডট বল হয়ে গেল এবং যেভাবে করে ওপেনিং বোলাররা বোলিং করেছে, ইটস বিন ফ্যান্টাস্টিক। দে হ্যাভ 2 উইকেটস অ্যাপিস এবং সেই সাথে ইনফ্যাক্ট আন্ড্রে রাসেল তিনিও একটি উইকেট লাভ করেছেন। উসমান খাওয়াজার কট্রেলের হাতে 2টো উইকেট আছে এবং মুশান থমাস তিনি নিয়েছেন একটি উইকেট। রাসেল আসছেন ওভারের দ্বিতীয় বল নিয়ে, এবার অবশ্য বাউন্সার ছিল স্টিভ স্মিথ, তিনি ডাক করলেন, ওয়াইড হবে কিনা দেখার বিষয়, ওয়াইড দেননি আম্পায়ার, ইটস আ লিগাল ডেলিভারি বাট 1 বাউন্সার ফর দি ওভার। 38 উইকেট অস্ট্রেলিয়া, জানিয়ে দিলাম টেলিটক স্কোর আপডেট। এখন টেলিটক দিচ্ছে সবচেয়ে সাশ্রয়ী কল রেট এবং ডেটা প্যাক। টেলিটক, স্বপ্ন হাসি মুখে।
অস্ট্রেলিয়ার স্কোর কার্ডটা কিন্তু একদমই ভালো লাগছে না। ডেভিড ওয়ার্নার 3 করেছেন, অ্যারন ফিঞ্চ 6, ওসমান খাওয়াজা 13 এবং গ্লেন ম্যাক্সওয়েল 0 ডাক মেরেছেন তিনি। এবং এটা কিন্তু 4 জন ব্যাটসম্যান তারা ইতিমধ্যে আউট হয়ে গেছে এবং ব্যাটিং কিন্তু বেশি বাকি নেই। পরে বল এবার কিন্তু অবশ্য সুইং করে লেগ সাইড দিয়ে বেরিয়ে গেল। এবার অবশ্য ওয়াইড ডেফিনেটলি হবে, আম্পায়ার 2 হাত প্রসারিত করে জানালেন যে এটা ওয়াইড বল
না, ইনফ্যাক্ট ওয়াইড